drink, although not so much here at the City Winery, is Lysol. I don't know how many. It has the highest, potable alcohol content of any liquid in the United States. You have to go to, there's a couple states where you can buy Everclear, which has advantages over Lysol, except for one big disadvantage, which is the cost. If you like drinking Lysol, it's partly because it's so cost conscious, You can, really demolish yourself for just peanuts, really. A friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, was kind of devoted to stuff like that. Rode the rails. He's the only person I know of who rode the rails. I didn't know he had. We hadn't spoken to each other for quite a while, mainly because he was so hard to speak to. Lysol kind of reduces social skills to a nub, really. At least that's what I thought was going on. It could have been that mine too were way out of whack. I just had something to gloat over. And they rode the rails. I asked him how you do that. Would you like to know? I really needed to know. How do you know where the train is going? And he said it depends which end the engine is on. And I knew I hadn't talked to him for 20 years. But I said, look, so you've got your Bermuda shorts on, and, your Aloha shirt, and you've jumped the rails, and you find out that you're going to, it's December in Florida, but you're going to Kottke on the Beaufort Sea, up above the Arctic Circle. What do you do then? Ha ha ha, I gloated. And he said, well, we were drunk. And then he said, one thing I'm proud of, I never drank a Lysol. So, there'd be these hobo jungles, there are all over the place. And he said, why that comes in cans, I have no idea, or that they did, I have no idea, nor that it does, could I attest to. Period. I wondered if I was going to find the end of that. Anyhow, piles and piles of empty Lysol. On out back. Wait a minute. Oh, that's it. Yeah. On out back where the birds don't land, kids sleep with an open hand. The bridges shake and the stinkweed stands. The past piles up in Lysol cans. So go closer, please. A dog, no shade, the kids come play. The cops roll by, the drunks get straight. The tree's no tree, but the dead don't change. The drunks get gone, the kids remain. So go The dog gets up and walks away to check the past for yesterday. The moon might die, the kids won't cry. The dog will come back anyway. So go away a little closer, please.